Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 106 of our Let's Play campaign of Final Factory, and it is the final one. What does that mean? I have no idea, but it is, I wanted to call it the ultimate because that means sort of the last one, but you know what, I felt that was a bit self-promoting to call it the ultimate factory, because then it would just get a lot of, this is not the ultimate, mine is better, but mine is of course better because it's mine, not because it's better, just because it's mine. And I hope you enjoy it as well. Let's dive back into our design challenge from last time. We were trying to make, no, not trying, we did make some cold liquefaction setup. I'm really happy about this cold liquefaction setup. What we did is, or what I did in advance, I did some calculations. Oh, that's actually interesting. I could actually speed it up if I wanted to. How much could I speed it up? By 1. But would I? No, I don't need it. This is overstacked anyway. So back to topic at hand. I did some calculations. They turned out to be a bit off because I could just squeeze in a bit more power here. So I redid the calculations. This is what I have here. So this is the first row goes all the way over here. So that means if 10 oil refineries with cold liquefaction, I get these numbers. These are awesome. The second one is 5 heavy to heavy oil cracking. Of course, I don't need 5, but I have 5 in the setup. The 10 is exactly enough. Not exactly, but it's pretty close to being perfect ratio with these 10. That's pretty good. And then gives us 921 petroleum gas that we then, and this is what I also recalculated, can give us 1039 sulfuric acid. That's pretty damn good at the cost of 7 places. So if I look at the overall is, I get 175. Oh, hold on. The last one here is the coal needed for the boilers. So at the cost of 175, this is all per second. Coal and 17 iron. Then I get 1039 sulfuric acid. That's a pretty good deal. I like that. However, what it needs is... No, it's too close. Well, why am I doing it like that? I have easier ways to do this. Boom. Now I will need to make sulfuric acid. I just calculated ratios and just round them off to nice amounts. This one is, of course, can also take this. So 5 sulfuric acid per second. That means they both need water from the download, that's fine, and somehow I need to find my way from here up. Don't know how that's going to work, but we'll find out. So this creates total sulfur per second. This is now producing 2.6 sulfur per second because of the productivity. They're still the same speed. If you look at speed things here, so it's still the same speed, because they're equally functioning. But this produces 2 points. This produced 2.6 and this consumes 5. So that actually means if I do this. However, this is not producing 2.6 per second because it's slower. It's aligned. So basically what I want to do is go like that. And then I have a gap that's too big. Of course, this is easily able to keep up at a rate of 2.6 times. Let's do the calculations. It produces 2.6 per second because of the 2 per second plus the 30% productivity, and then multiplied by the crafting speed. That gives us 15 per second. That's easily enough to keep up with 15. This one, however, is consuming a bit less. So if this one's always keeping up, then the other one could be sufficient with just taking 1, 2, 3, 4. It technically needs 5 because these are they are transferring ever so slightly above 3. Ever so slightly above 3 per second, as long as it's fully saturated. But it's... I don't know why this is... This is right, 4. Alright, to 4. 4. Too bad it doesn't work. But if I do this, then it transfers, let's say it's like 3.1, that would be 3.3 maybe, or 3. Yeah, it's probably more like 3.1. So if I do this, this one will not quite be working, but but I think it'll work fine. This will be always working. This will be somewhat slower. That's gonna work fine. Let's do some building here. That one, I think that's the right way to do it. Yeah, dirt. Good old dirt. So this is a good setup. I will need... I think I'll take it out on the side as well, just because. So this is needing 2 inbound liquids and getting 1 solid out. This is taking 2 solid in, so I need this one. Some kind of iron inbound. And that's basically how I want this to be. Why did I even build it? And let's just... If I build the... So if I build it like this, yeah, then this one would be too slow and these two would way overscale. So these two, if they're all at the same speed, 2 sulfur can more than, or they can oversaturate a sulfuric acid. So having this one being the slowest one and the other one's larger is a bad idea. It's just going to accentuate the problem. Alternatively, I allow one of them to be... No. Yes. This is the one. Yeah. This is how it should be. And this one is producing... So this one's not going to be working. No, this one is working all the time. And these will be slightly overscaled. So this is the bottleneck. And that's one I need to work on. This produces 50 per second times the productivity times the crafting speed. That gives us 369 per second. That's okay. And is it okay? Yeah, I think it is. Now I'm just thinking that there's an alternative. There could also be something like this, which would help speed up. How much would it actually speed this one up? Would it speed it up so much that it wouldn't really need extra? Doesn't do much, right? This is 6.9. This is 5.8. So what's the point? What it could do though is make sure something like this one would actually work. By moving it closer. By doing this, it loses 2. It's now only saturated. I wish it would like those 6. And if I did that one, then it would be the same speed again. I actually like this. This is much nicer because it's just nicer. Now I'll need 3 of these because I am producing 921 petroleum gas. So I need 3 setups like this. And this is where we get into another issue, and that's actually the scalability of this base here. Oh, this is awesome. So now I'm bridging into sort of this realm. I'm gonna need 4 trains. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it actually could still be sort of classified as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, it actually should be, this is the center line that it should be centered out. So this one is not possible to mirror. Do I want to build it like this? I'm worried about the amount of water needed here. I really am. Let's see. So the water comes here. The water we definitely need to find a solution to. Let's see. So water-wise, we can do something like this. That seems safe. I can't even, I can't pass through here. Oof. Right, so that's gonna work. And where else? It actually has to be on the other side as well. Here. This is the water. Yep. And let's get it out here. I suspect I need to pump it. Yeah, just pump it up. Pump it up like a 90s disco music. There we go. And these two, also pump it up here. Yes, just to try to suck it out of these pipes and getting it squished into here. And that will give us all we need. All right, let's take a look at the next. See, we have the trains waiting here. Now I'll make a train. Which train will be most important? I think that's going to be the solids, right? No? Yeah, it definitely will. It'll be the coal one. Yeah, so we have a coal inbound train. I'll take it with one off. Yes. And then all of this crap like that one. This needs to go. Only the pure. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Sorry about that. So how close do I want it? I could make it here or here. I still don't have room for any. No room for roboports between them. That's actually a bit of an issue, isn't it? I'll make it here. Now, the next thing I'm wondering is that one might actually suit better to move over here, since there isn't a whole lot of synergy. It's basically just two beacons that we reuse. And yes, I know that some will say, hey, why don't I build that one here? It's not needed. It'll just produce more power or consume more power, that one, because it's fast enough to keep this one saturated. And there might be some different things that I just have not considered. Let's have a look at our roboports. I'll definitely have them in here. I will also somehow have it in here, but I can at least build them. I don't like it. It's not symmetrical. Symmetrical. Yes. And not everything is saturated. That's fine. Here, I'll take the usual from here. Absolutely sure that we do it this way. But it doesn't really use much in terms of... and that one. And that one. Let's have a look from a top-down perspective. This is good. Very good. And there is actually a bit of a gap in there. Look at that. That's so amazing. That is... If I had planned this, it would be even more awesome. Actually, it is way more awesome than I thought. Huh. That helps a lot, because they need to get all the way down there. So these are actually making a tremendous difference. Oh, this was totally planned. Of course it was. So pump it up. That's it, isn't it? Let's continue on our trains. The next train should be... I'm really worried about the water train, because the water train will be... The iron train can be the ones... No, hold on. I actually have to get the iron train, because I need to make sure that it doesn't collide too much with this one, because there's not a lot of room to get a robot loading from there. Let's find an iron train, though I don't like it. Iron... Somewhere we unload iron. That could be here. And as always, take it one out. This one will be... It'll actually be flipped the other way. Can you go to one down? Yes, you can. No, you can't. Damn it. Yes, you can. Okay. I need to take these out. Here. And take these out. And there should be room here. Yes, there is indeed. 1, 2, and in the middle. This, and I will of course take... I'll take this one. Got it. And place it up here instead, obviously. Could also even place it further down, but this I like. All right, so that's the iron. Now let's get some water, because I also need a lot of water. I need a lot of water, actually. That's something I'm probably gonna be in a bit of trouble with, to be honest. That one, water. This looks okay. Like this. And how close do I want it? There is... I mean, I could make it like this, but I don't think there's a point to it. I'll build it here. And then there are of course some strange things like this, which we have to untangle at some point. So far this is okay-ish. We don't exactly know how much this one is consuming, but we'll find out. So that's an inbound, and this also is an inbound. This is the water, and then finally we have an outbound, which I guess will be... Do I have any water outbounds? No, I don't have any liquid outbounds. Oh, that's interesting. No, I don't want to do barrels. I want to do liquids here. The only liquid outbound are actually from my loading stations. They're kind of weak, aren't they? I don't like... No, that's not good. Also, this thing? Why is that so awful? This is way less awful. I think I need to make it... See, this is no good. I mean, this takes a lot less space, and it would be awesome and all that, but... Because it does not directly... Because of this pipe, then I'm constrained by the pipe throughput. But if I do this thing, then I am not constrained by the pipe input. And that means it doesn't matter. It's gonna be so slow anyway. So let's make something that looks better. Instead, it's not going to be a large quantity here. It's producing 1000 per second, so it's pretty slow. Anything I want more? Robot speed 16,000, 128. I'd love it, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit expensive. Shooting speed, no. Laser turret damage might be something. I don't know. We'll just continue on this. That seems like a good enough deal. And now comes the difficult part of figuring out how we get it in there. I will absolutely do this. I don't know if it's a good idea. Or honestly, I suspect it's not. All right, so we need to figure out, let's start with the most difficult liquid. That's the water. I need to get the water in at this location. It's actually not a problem though. Because then I can just do here. Yes. So again, this is pipe limited. This is limited by what it can do. I'll definitely also get something on the other side. Yep, like that. I'll just smash it into here. Ooh, excellent. This is good. There we go. I like it. It also saturates this one from that side. And the one thing it doesn't do is get water into... No, it does actually, because I don't need water in here. I need steam down there. So that means... Okay, that was actually not as bad. I was actually fearing this. I mean, I can't make it any better than this anyway. I have 8 of these, and that means I can unload a full train, and the train can head out. It probably won't unload fast enough anyway. That one. I think I'll do this just to mainly make sure that these will always be the toughest one. They just push it in. Great. All right. That's the easy one. No, that was the difficult one. Oh, that's gonna be nice then. This will be the easy one. Can you reach further? No. From here. I don't think that matters, does it? Did I pump here? I don't think so. Not if I choose to pump here as well. And I absolutely must do that. Yes, so that's good. And I'll see if I can get it from the other side as well. Well, I know I can. Here. I'll get that one, which is completely redundant, I know, but it's what I do. Can I get it here? Yes, I can. Push it out. I think we're ready to go. All right, this is good. And then this one, let's give it a name. Sulfuric acid #1 out. I don't know how many of them I want. And the next one, this will be water inbound. Water? How many waters do I have? Huh. 3. In. Yes, please. They need to this one needs a doesn't need a dedicated water. I don't know. I don't think so. I think this this one's actually already prepared for my my visit. No. There. Good. That's the water. Great. And that means this should be this one. Shouldn't be water. It should be water 2. This is going completely against my principle here. By having a non-dedicated line, but on the other hand, this is so easy and safe and nice and all that stuff. You are called what? Ah, plastic water. And of course you're not going to be called that. You're going to be called sulfuric acid 1 water in. And I'll just save that name because that's going to be helpful. As it's going to be coal. And that one is going to be iron. Great. Trains have name. Awesome. Let's complete this one. Pretty easy. And we will definitely need some kind of intersection here. Nope, that's not the intersection I'm looking for. This is a... No, this is not... What? This is the wrong intersection. This is a true train, yeah? I don't want it stopping there. I need... What the hell? I've been copy pasting like crazy. This, however, is the wrong one. This is just all wrong in so many ways. I'm gonna fix that at some point. When it's primary lines, it's change signals everywhere. When it's... That's not a primary line. Maybe that's why. Okay. This is a secondary line, so I don't give a... if you have to wait here and here. As long as you get through that, that's fine, but I don't want you blocking the important water line that needs to be running all the time. Boom, this works. This one will now get +1, so you go water out, now you go back to water out. Interestingly enough, this is actually needs some condition change. I will wire you to the, nope, to the logistics network. Thank you very much. Enable when... Oh, no, that can't, it's not because it's not part of the logistics network, of course. So I need to get it from these. There. Enabled. That's a circuit condition, and that is when water is enabled when it's less than 100,000. Yes, what is it now? 175. So I should see this one outbound. Great. I will now move it to water to out. It's probably at the bottom, water to out until full. Are you going? Yeah, you should be going. Oh, actually, having it with water empty out is probably a bad idea. Because this one can only store 175 and this train has more than that. Also, let's fix that annoying thing we did last time. That we already fixed in our sulfuric acid location. Because that, if you improve it one place, you really should improve it both places. So they're pushing a bit harder to get out there. Also, what that one should be, or time past 30 seconds. I'll jump on the train because why not? Goes to water out, then it goes to something with water. So we had water in until empty or time passed. 10. This one will also get a condition called time and time wait 10 seconds, so it doesn't flicker back and forth. And time wait 10 seconds end. But this one's not working because, okay. Let's take this one instead. Good. Why are you not working? Oh, you're not working because this is moronic. Ah, okay. I need to move this whole thing. I need to move it a bit up because it's starting with around the corner. It's very simple. I need to move it up. First, let's make sure this train doesn't do any more damage. Alright, jump out. I'm gonna take you. Very simple, further up. How much further up? I don't know. Like this maybe? Copy, paste, kill you. And then I'll take, oops, these items here. So we have 1, 2, 3, like this, yes. Let's kill all of this because it won't work anyway. Unless I just happen to be extremely lucky. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Here, here. How about this? Let's kill all of this for now. Not the fishy. Damn it, I got the fishy. Alright, let's see. So this is one. And next one has to be here. And then here. And the last one here. Now we try again. Yes, easy. That one, not so easy. Damn it. Don't have any landfill around me, so I need to do it the old-fashioned slow way. Got it. This one. Good. Everyone has now what they need. You get back out here and don't stand on tracks. I know you're getting a bit over time here. And jump in. 200,000. You are going there and you're waiting 10 seconds. Then you're going there, waiting 10 seconds. It doesn't matter that I actually on the cycle have to wait this much, I think. I want to see it going. Come on. Fingers crossed. Go. Well, that's the first thing. And wouldn't it be fun if this just mixed the belts so that I would just be crying as I end this episode. Yay, we have the first stuff coming in. Let's see if it actually goes to the right places. Yes. 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 Oh, it's just freaking out here. And that's... And nothing down here. That's good. This one actually needs a support as well. This is of course totally horrible because that never works. These yeah, great. All right, cool. So you're, whoa. Then that also needs to be wired up. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk through the train. Thank you very much. And enable when water is less than 100,000. Yes. Does it work? Nope. What's the water? 85? Seriously? How could that be 85? Maybe because in 10 seconds it doesn't unload very much. Oh, how fast are we unloading? Really not unloading very fast. So Water 2 out. 30 seconds. No. 10. It is this one. It should be or waiting 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Yeah. Because it doesn't actually load much in that time because it has to funnel through these. All right, I will be wrapping this one up here. Thank you very much for joining. I hope that you are still enjoying this episode or this show. We will continue to get some coal and some iron and then some sulfuric acid out so that we will be able to work on our blue circuits and also mine this area. There is actually plenty of room at this point. Plenty of room, yes. There's room enough that we can build some kind of train stop in here that can take care of this when we need it. Not right now, but at some point. Anyway, sorry for going on time. I will be seeing you next time. Bye.